This song is not about blame, and it's not an attack on anybody.
It's just a story about how fast life can change and how your heart doesn't always ask for permission before it chooses someone. This is my story. I didn't know your name that day, didn't see the storm inside. Felt something I couldn't explain, I was in for a ride. Like oh no, here we go again. I've been here, I've done this, I know how this ends. Look, it started back in 2025. It was all good, it was fine, I was living right. Then I walked into the store and I saw you. I knew right then I wasn't living right. You had a goofy little smile and you're shy, right? I had to play it off, cool, look, I'm fly, right? I hoped you noticed me, I hoped it wasn't only me. I knew right then it'd be a long day, I couldn't go to sleep. Lucky me, I got your number cause of work. We started talking and you told me how your guy's a jerk. Aw damn girl, let me be a hero. That's what I wanted to say, but I had fear though, cause we were colleagues, tolerance zero. Got scared, backed off, stayed near though. I played it safe, but my mind going turbo. I couldn't stop myself, I just needed her though. I didn't know your name that day, didn't see the storm inside. Felt something I couldn't explain, I was in for a ride. Like oh no, here we go again. I've been here, I've done this, I know how this ends. But before I knew it, look, you broke up with your dude. I was thrilled, I was happy, but you said I need to wait. Okay, so I waited and I'm chilling. I'm just happy that you're feeling just a little bit of better by the day. I appreciated you from afar. Waited my turn, I played my part. Then later on, you started acting funny, staying up way too late with somebody. Who's that? I don't know, not fair, he ain't wait. I was waiting every day, now this guy's in the way. I was hurt, it's like you forgot me. Then you told me that it's just sex, that's sloppy. Baby, that's gross. I don't wanna know what you had going on when you didn't have no clothes. I don't wanna be your buddy dude. Girl, look, I studied you. This is all a problem cause you don't know I'm in love with you. I didn't know your name that day, didn't see the storm inside. Felt something I couldn't explain, I was in for a ride. Like oh no, here we go again. I've been here, I've done this, I know how this ends. Look, a longer story shorter, you told me y'all were together, but y'all were together often, so how often was a lie? But I couldn't get involved cause my job was my life, and if I jeopardize that, then I can't provide for you. I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. Every choice that I made heartache. Didn't know what to do, I felt so alone. I didn't want to leave, but something told me to move on. I didn't know your name that day, didn't see the storm inside. Felt something I couldn't explain, I was in for a ride. Like oh no, here we go again. I've been here, I've done this, I know how this ends. So I got a new job and I tried to move on. Started doing new things just to feel like I belonged. And it never really felt like I was in the wrong. Honestly, it just felt like I was led on. And over time I was fine and the pain disappeared. I still missed you every day, but my conscience was clear. A couple months went by and everything was okay, till I heard my phone ring and I saw your name. I didn't know your name that day, didn't see the storm inside. Felt something I couldn't explain, I was in for a ride. Like oh no, here we go again. I've been here, I've done this, I know how this ends. Look, at first I didn't answer, at first I let it go. Then you text me and text me and text me, no. And I didn't wanna talk, you're a danger to my soul. I just know if we did where this would all go. But then we talked, FaceTimed all night long. We caught up, made up, showed you all my songs, and it was great. Before I knew it, you were on the way. I started cleaning up my room, trying to set up my stage. Then you walked in, I couldn't believe it. 1 year later, no more secrets. I looked up and I saw you, I knew what this was gonna do. I didn't know your name that day, didn't see the storm inside. Felt something I couldn't explain, I was in for a ride. Like oh no, here we go again. I've been here, I've done this, I know how this ends. The next day, I woke up, you were still here. I watched you sleep for a while, yeah, I'm still weird. It didn't feel real, time moved real still. I knew I was gonna give you everything. You You got up, said you had to go home, and I had to go to work. I was glued to my phone the whole time, talking to you, letting time pass. Never thought a year ago that this is where we'd be at. I didn't know your name that day, didn't see the storm inside. Felt something I couldn't explain, I was in for a ride. Like, oh no, here we go again. I've been here, I've done this, I know how this ends. So you came back over, you brought some clothes, and we made talks of you not going home. I was chillin' about it, you started job searching Burleson. Got me thinking I was becoming your favorite person, and we even talked about not paying your rent. You were gonna move in, that was on our list. Hey, 1 week later, you were still here, and today's my birthday, girl, what a year. I didn't know your name that day, didn't see the storm inside. Felt something I couldn't explain, I was in for a ride. Like, oh no, here we go again. I've been here, I've done this, I know how this ends. Look, I went to see my fam for my birthday, it was fun. Then I came back to the crib and you said you had to run. Family emergency, girl, you gotta go. Said you're coming back soon, well shit, I hope so. So bye, see ya, you told me just to text you. I went upstairs to my room and wrote a letter. I put it in your bag, started working on some songs, and a few hours later thought I'd give you a call. So I called you and it declined. It didn't make sense in the meantime. I sat there in my mind, replaying everything on rewind. I didn't know your name that day, didn't see the storm inside. Felt something I couldn't explain, I was in for a ride. Like, oh no, here we go again. I've been here, I've done this, I know how this ends. First contact, you said you want no labels. I'm sitting there feeling disabled, not really understanding this breakup. On my birthday, it feels like it's made up. Now you got a road trip with your aunt, you'll be back on Monday after the weekend. And we can talk about things when you're back, but in the meantime, you're gonna block me on Snap, and block me on Facebook, and block me on chats, block me on TikTok, and block me on apps. No contact, just a bunch of whiplash, and the shit never made any sense, that's that. Then you came back from your road trip stat. Then you said that we were moving too fast, and you just needed space cause you weren't ready fast. So I tried to give you space, then you shut me out, Then you called me a liar, but you never told me why. And you said that I ruined everything for you, and I think that's a goddamn lie, goddamn lie. Now I'm sitting right here in the dark, wondering why. I didn't know your name that day, didn't see the storm inside. Felt something I couldn't explain, I was in for a ride. Like, oh no, here we go again. I've been here, I've done this, I know how this ends. I didn't know your name that day, didn't see the storm inside. Felt something I couldn't explain, I was in for a ride. Like, oh no, here we go again. I've been here, I've done this, I know how this ends. I was hoping the story had a happier ending, but life doesn't always wrap things up the way we want it to. Maybe one day there's a part 2, maybe not. Until then, I hope you find whatever you're looking for.